Hey, yo, what the f***? This is a palace right here.
The late night flight is paid for by the following. Hello. I have 3 questions for you. When you're talking NBA with your white coworkers, do you say that Dallas Mavericks point guard Luka Doncic is the best player in the NBA to position yourself as non-threatening in the office? And when black people think that you talk like a white person, do you reply, hey, you would too if you graduated from an HBCU? Are you Rachel Dozer? If you do or are any one of these 3, then you are suffering from the contribution of white privilege. Hi, my name is Nasur Nuru, and if you are looking to go from Wayne Newton to Wayne Brady, please give us a call at 1-800-HELL-NO-CANDIES. That's 1-800-HELL-NO-CANDIES. Give us a call now before you turn into Tay Diggs.
It's a bunch of us. I'm a hand in the colony.
Hold on, everybody on their mountain, everybody marching for a young nigga like me to get tsunami on it. I'ma get it, I'm a winner, baby. I'll be on my curry till I crash your bird 40 on the text. Yeah, I'm acting nerdy if it's at the Appalachian to the Appalachian. I'ma do whatever that they take to make a black a nation. Hold on.
This is some bull.
All right, Hanif, this is the game where we find out, is this the bullshit? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Former Bad Boy Muscle and Biggie sound-alike Moses Barrow, better known as Sean, is known as the new elected House of Representatives in his homeland of Belize. Hanif, is this the bullshit that celebrities are beating politicians at their own game?
No, I don't think it's bullshit. I think it was actually Sean's birthright since he's from there and his father was prime minister. So shout out to Sean for coming through.
A convicted money launderer by the name of Juan Carlos Cersei, who's serving 505 years in prison. God, that's like the whole Game of Thrones series and like that's ridiculous. God. Anyway, he's being released though. That's what's up. He's being released due to age and being a high risk for COVID-19. So Hanif, I ask you, is this the bullshit that you can do 500 years just for finding a way to legitimize the money that you receive from knowing organized crime Escobar ass motherfucker?
Yeah, I think it's some bullshit for him to have gotten that sentence to begin with, but I also think it's some bullshit because I think Trump is helping to get him released to get the old gang back together.
Oh, come on. Yo, so seems like pre-ordering Xboxes and PS5s are making gamers want to murder Japanese distributors. Hanif, is it bullshit that video game consoles have turned into the spouse you will kill for?
Yeah, I think it's bullshit. It's like, why are you not putting out enough games so that people could get these games? I think that's more bullshit than grown men clamoring to try and purchase these video games.
All right, Hanif, I want to get to the next one. Nick Cannon. That's right. Nick Cannon is in talks with CBS Viacom to bring back Black Saturday Night Live, or as the kids call it today, as Wilding Out. Hanif, is it bullshit that CBS dragged his ass through the mud during COVID summer just so Nick Cannon can have a show, just so he can keep paying these battle rappers rent money?
Yeah, I think it's bullshit because they actually offered DC Young Fly the hosting job and he turned it down. And now they come back to Nick Cannon, which means that the show is more powerful than they're letting on. So I hope Nick got the bag to come back.
All right. Scientists in Canada say that they discovered a new way to treat life-threatening alcohol intoxication by helping people literally breathe out the alcohol in their system. This device, which is designed to allow people to hyperventilate safely, was found to speed up the clearance of alcohol from healthy volunteers 3 times as faster in a small group study. So Hanif, I ask you, is this the bullshit that this device will never be sold to the general public? Because how else police departments are going to make quota if we are all sobered up? Am I right though?
That's definitely some bullshit because I would love nothing more than to be able to be the DUI.
And finally, the Chicago Tribune reports that a 23-year-old woman by the name of Yasmina Hayton has been released on $500 bail after she was able to sneak aboard a flight in an attempt to meet one of her idols, the one and only Jay-Z. And just for, just to add on, because it's kind of funny, she's also been banned from LAX, okay? So she's from Chicago. She already been banned to LAX because that's where the plane was going to. The plane was going to Los Angeles, all right? So, Hanif, I just have to ask you, yo, is this so bullshit that Jay-Z can't get young women the same way any rich white man can, allegedly?
Yeah, I think it's all bullshit that they're going through those lanes, but where the was Hov at? I don't know. That's crazy. Like, she don't even know if she was actually going to meet Hov. So
let's not even put that question out there in the air because Beyonce probably want to ask Jay-Z the same question. All right, Hanif, last one. For real, last one. Here we go. Erykah Badu had a positive COVID test in one nostril and a negative COVID test in the other. So is it safe to say that she won't know her results until next lifetime? All right, that's the show. Thank you. Bye-bye. Is Donald J. Trump the ex? Is he the ex? Is he the ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, ex-president, whoever the he is, that doesn't want to accept that it's over? It's over, dog. Like, what's up with this guy?
Yeah, like he's made it clear that he has no intentions on conceding the election. He's still firing people. He's still moving appointments. He's still, holding rallies. He pulled up to the Million MAGA March and threw a thumbs up to his 28 supporters that showed up. And, he's really not trying to let this go. Whether, and I think he understands that he's not going to be president anymore, but he's going to force his way into our psyche, for however long, saying that, the election was stolen from him and he's just going to be a constant. And especially now that he's not president, I think he's even more so going to be just in our faces, showing up, stalking, and not wanting to let go.
Like Mike Myers just stalking you? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm telling you, everything that Joe Biden does over these next 4 years, Donald Trump is going to be in the public, like, mocking it. You know what I'm saying? He's probably still going to be holding rallies, going around the country, just gathering his MAGA supporters and riling them up. And he's going to be a constant presence. In fact, there's rumors saying that he's looking to buy a TV station, right? Or a media outlet so that he can, because him and Fox News is beefing now.
Get the out of here. Are you serious?
Yeah, and then I was just reading something yesterday that AT&T is the parent company of CNN, and they're trying to sell CNN because of some ratings issues that CNN's been having. So wouldn't that be an interesting turn of events if Donald Trump buys CNN, fires everybody, hires the people that love him from Fox News, and then starts this new media, all news network that's pro-Trump?
If there is a stat, that would say, that would say, that's funny. But if there ever was a stat that would say this, most televised or most viewed president, Donald Trump probably would be that. He would probably be that type of president, the most viewed president. Not saying whether he's good or bad, just the most viewed. This is why, in my opinion, this guy is the TV president. This guy is must-see television for all the right and wrong reasons.
Right.
Now, I say all that. Let's talk about this conceding for a second. Why do presidential candidates concede? They concede because, first of all, you have wound up a large amount of people. Think about this election. Both candidates have garnered more than 70 million votes.
Word.
That's amazing. Nothing has ever happened like that before. So imagine 70 million people that were on Trump's side.
Word.
70 million people that knows that this man is not going to say out loud that he lost.
Right.
70 million people, where out of that 70 million, 68 million of the motherfuckers are fearmongers.
Yeah.
So as soon as somebody say food fight, these motherfuckers is going to jump and go crazy.
Heard that.
If you don't believe me, and don't get me wrong, I'm not here to bring this type of fearmonger on you because I don't believe in it. I don't think that none of this is happening, but I'm just saying that the dots are connecting, and it's funny to see it, but at the same time, it's kind of nerve-wracking because you really don't know which way Trump is going to go. See, I still believe that this is a salesman here, and a salesman uses urgency to get that money, okay? So for all we know, this is a ploy, but, I mean, Trump did let a charger in Charlottesville, North Carolina, kill people. I mean, Charlottesville, Virginia. My apologies. You remember that scene?
Yeah, I remember.
You know? So with all that being said, I ain't gonna say we need, it would be great for Donald Trump to concede out loud so that this base wouldn't go crazy. I mean, you have Proud Boys and Proud Girls and whatever the case may be at a million MAGA march. Could you believe it? I mean, I'm surprised. Yo, white people are amazing in this country. It's funny because I didn't even know a million MAGA march was actually going to happen. Like, do you not realize that they must have called each other on Friday and said, yo, we just gonna be here. Just show up.
Yeah.
And they just came out, said, it, we coming here. People from Texas, Florida, Virginia, Washington, the state, though. You know what I mean? Coming out like, how did you get that email Friday night and say, you know what, I'm gonna be on the first plane? Like, that is white privilege money at its finest. No disrespect, white people. I'm just keeping it real, you know, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I live in Newark, New Jersey. And if my mentor told me to come meet Jay-Z in California and you gotta get here the next day, I may still say, like, well, can you cash at me 1,000?
Hey, yo, what the This is some palace right here.
Is COVID-19 the X that won't let you break up with them? You, COVID.
Yeah, COVID is saying to us, I can do better. You know, I'm going to work on myself and I'm going to continue to show up in this relationship even though it's not working.
Damn, that was good. Damn.
And we're in the middle of a second surge. Donald Trump feels like he's given his 2 weeks notice and he's not showing up to work anymore. There's no like national guidelines on how to approach the second wave. So now you have all of these different municipalities and states that's going at it alone. You know what I'm saying? So right now over the weekend, I think the governors of some northeastern states, Pennsylvania, Jersey, New York, they are all getting together to try and come up with some consistent guidelines between the states to attack COVID. So Monday, I feel like they're going to start announcing more shutdowns. So the gyms might get closed again. The schools are going to start getting closed like around Thanksgiving holiday. The funny is Ras Baraka, the mayor of Newark, has been shutting down. Like he's been calling out like homes that have been reported to have parties. He was on Facebook Live and he got wind of a conversation between a couple of people where a person was on Facebook asking if somebody can give them a fake COVID test. Like they were getting fake insurance or car registration.
Wait, like paperwork? You talking about documentation?
They wanted somebody to give them a paperwork for COVID saying that they were negative so that they could move about in the city.
You gotta be kidding me. Hey, yo, hold on. Wait, is this person a former essential worker who's trying to, get their job back? Like, what's going on here with that situation?
I don't know, but they were on, like Raz called them out. Like, I forgot the person's name, but he called them my name and he was like, yo, where are we at in a society where this is real? Like, you're really trying to go out your way to get some doctor paperwork to say you don't have COVID as opposed to getting a test. Or if you're COVID positive, you're not wanting to stay in a house in quarantine. You're going to risk spreading the disease for whatever arbitrary reason, so you could go out and about into the world.
See, a person that thinks like that, that's going to spoil you all of it. As far as whatever opportunity we have to have normality, that's going to be taken away because of that irresponsibility. And think about it. And see, this is where it hits home for a lot of people, and I don't mean to be specific and get into our race talk, but as far as Black and brown people in populous cities, let me say it like that.
Yeah.
So in these populous cities, think about that one person that was willing to fake a COVID test. I'm pretty sure they could have been at least, I'm just, at least I'm being respectable when I say these numbers, 4 to 6 other people that live there.
For sure.
So now you're positive. Yo, you are not, like, at this point, the way they make COVID seems is no way in hell that the other 3-4 people that live there would not get COVID. They would definitely get COVID. Definitely.
Oh, go ahead.
So my point that I'm making with that is, that's the importance of having it. But then again, it's for the person that doesn't want to, give a, don't want to go. That's also an issue because where is that person going to go?
Yeah.
They don't have any, if you are asymptomatic or basically going to, you're going to live, no problem, just because you have COVID, you're not showing any symptoms, you just need to sit out for, a couple of weeks. Where can you go?
Yeah. If
you don't have nowhere to live except for that one place, where can you go? And your mom, or I don't mean to say your mom, that's disrespectful, but whoever runs that house, whoever's paying that mortgage, they don't have the money to be sitting here trying to get some coronavirus bubble get up for you.
Right.
Now we need to live in a tent inside the house because, somebody caught COVID. Now you looking like, what's that word called? You're looking like a liability now rather than someone that needs help.
Yeah, but this is also a problem why, Congress hasn't passed another COVID relief bill. And this is the problem that comes with that. It's that you're complaining that, people getting $600, they didn't want to go back to work. Well, you are paying people to stay out of the public to stop spreading the disease, which is more important because if this person is making a life decision to say, I got COVID, but if I admit that I have COVID, I can't go to work and I'm going to miss out on a paycheck. And then that's going to set off this other snowball effect of me missing bills and payments and not being able to secure myself. This is where the government needs to step in and circumvent that.
Absolutely. You already see
here in Philly, they're telling people like, yo, we don't have enough space in ICU for you motherfuckers to be having Thanksgiving.
That's what they basically say. But that's the thing about media and politicians. They have to say things in a very, it's cloaked. Like it's so much more into those 3 sentences that they gave you. When they say, hey, it's not safe to have family gatherings, that basically makes us say, yeah, because of COVID. But it's so deeper than that. We don't have any hospital room.
Right.
You know what I mean? We cannot do this. Like this second wave thing out of nowhere. And that's another thing too, that's just getting crazy. We have this quote unquote second wave. Well, I'm going to call it quote unquote. I'm not saying it like that. My apologies, America. We have this second wave. This is a real thing. The issue now is how much of a shutdown you are willing to do, because now you're on the news saying we have a vaccine in April.
Right.
So now what? It's shut down till April. It's still going to be coronavirus numbers going, you know what I mean? That's going to happen. Whether they in the house or outside, I'm not saying that we should just be full blown doing whatever we want. But again, I'm with you. They just need to find a way to circumvent, you know, the spike of the numbers, to be honest with you. But I don't know if shutting it down is the best solution.
Hey, yo, what the f***? This is some palace right here.
What's your top 5 hip hop breakup songs?
All right, so when you gave me this via text, in my mind, I said, all right, we're talking about you broke up with your girlfriend. Am I right about that? No, you're not. I'm not right about that. They got to be breakup songs. No?
Yeah, you broke up with a girl, or you know, a situation ended that you wasn't ready for it to end.
Right.
The go-to songs that you listen to kind of, you know, help you rationalize your feelings.
True. So based on the question you gave me, I had to think on top of my head those type of songs, because realistically, as a human being, I am very indifferent about love. Only because I can honestly say out of the 5 girlfriends I've had in my life so far, I've only had one where I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm in love. I'm not, but this is close to it. So I do have a feeling for it, but I don't care as much. So I'm not the type where when me and her broke up, I wasn't listening to, you know, a song cry. You know, that just wasn't me, you know? But if you did, congratulations. That is my number 2 on my top 5. But let me get into it. So I didn't want to give you hip hop. I wanted to show you, you know, as your resident rap artist, or used to be rather, or a songwriter. I have found 7 very, 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 very good to great, probably really great breakup songs. Just rap though, okay? Just rap. And I gave you 2 because I said I got 7, even though it's a top 5. I gave you 2 more because I thought that they needed a lot of points. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay, you are ready. Okay, great. All right, number 7. The breakup song, Wale. I thought as far as presentation, the beat, and of course, you know how Wale has that, like he has that offbeat type of flow, but he makes it work so well. Like he's really good at that. He's the first, well, I ain't say the first, but as far as modern day, he raps like a poet.
Yeah.
He raps the way a spoken word poet would, you know, but he does it on song and it's actually pretty good. You know, I wonder if any battle rappers wouldn't take his flow yet. But anyway, the breakup song, I gave that number 7. I thought that the fact that he basically gave you a tutorial on how to deal with a breakup and how he like dealt with a breakup, I thought that was pretty clever. I like that. No problem.
So Wale is, real quick, Wale is one of those people who I go to when I'm going through something. I'll throw on him on my random playlist if I'm having woman troubles, and he gives me that vibe to soothe that.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, he's a wrestling fan and he's also a dark-skinned emo. Okay, so next person. Number 6. Gotta always give one to the ladies. I'm just doing that right now. Gotta give it to the ladies. Number 6, newcomer, the best female rapper I have ever heard in my life, Cardi B, Be Careful. I gotta show some love to that. I actually think that was some female Nas because she hit you with some jewels on that. I like that. Okay, so here we go. Top 5. Speaking of Nas, Bye Baby. Come on now, are you serious? Are you serious?
How about that?
Bye Baby? Bye. Come on, are you serious?
That whole album, man.
Oh my God. Life is Good was a very good album for Nas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was like, yeah, that was a good album. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Number 4. You're going to be like, really? So this is the IFHY song, or Iffy, whatever you want to call it, from Tyler, the Creator. Okay. This was a very good song that featured his emotion, like it kind of had that type of feeling to it. Although, as far as in my opinion, is not his best love song, though. I don't know if you heard Earthquake. Earthquake is a great song. Oh, I love that from Tyler, the Creator. But if you want to hear a very good breakup song, IFHY, my number 4. Then we go to number 3. This is easy. In my opinion, I think this is simple. Why would it not? Heartless, Kanye West. How could you be so heartless? Come on now. And then the video was really good. I think the video in itself was the best breakup video I ever saw as far as on a rap level. But yeah, Heartless was really dope. Okay, now, number 2 and number 1, you're going to be like, really? But yo, check me out. Number 2, Song Crime. We all know, like, that is the hood classic. That is the D-Boy classic. It is the greatest D-Boy detailed breakup song in history. It is scripted exactly the way a breakup in the hood on some D-Boy would happen. I'm ugly. I'm getting some money now. Your friends are hollering at me. I'm kind of them too. Oh, you heard? You have someone else who told you to do that. I'm going to smack you. Oh, word. It's like that, though. Yo, you know what? Yo, have a good one, though. I wish you the best, and I'm out. Like, it was a detailed hood love ballad, the greatest of all time. But number one, the greatest breakup song in rap history is by, like, come on. I mean, it tells you in the song. Ooh. Miss Jackson, number 1, Andre 3000, Big Boy. How could you not? Me and your daughter got something going on.
Word is born.
What are you talking about?
That song sounds like it's raining.
Exactly. But yo, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and talk to me. What's your top 5?
So let's off the rip, 2 that we have in common. I had Song Cry and Miss Jackson.
Okay.
Both were on my list. I didn't order them. In level of relevance or impact. I just kind of put my down.
Oh, hey, yo, hold on. No. I fucked up. Ladies and gentlemen, America, we're going to go a little longer on this topic because I fucked up. Hanif, I fucked up. Hanif.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Heartless is not in my top 5, okay? Heartless is, I'm sorry. We have to back it up. I have a top 8, okay? The breakup song, number 8, Be Careful. Number 7, Heartless. Heartless is number 6. It is backed up. Even though it's good, it is backed up to number 6. Bye Baby is number 5. IFHY is number 4. Number 3 is Back Like That by Ghostface Killer.
Oh, bro. Yes, with Neo.
Run to the back in this brand new dress. Knowing this, got beef. Okay, girl. What? My man said I had to do it old school, beat him up in the back of the mall. Some bullshit like, yo, Ghostface wowed out on that. That is my number 3. I'm looking at it the whole time and I didn't even put it there. I'm so sorry, honey. Back Like That, Ghostface number 3, Song Cry number 2, Miss Jackson number 1. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So mine, and like I said, it's in no particular order. And I'm not going to even hold you. I added a couple since we were having this conversation.
No problem.
All right. So, but this one, I guess this one would be my number 1. And I'm going back to old school because I think this was like the first song that I heard when I was a young and impressionable kid.
Yeah.
I was probably too young to understand it. And I internalized it. My first 2. The first one is Teenage Love by Slick Rick.
Ooh.
Every time I hear that song, I get a little emotional. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a phenomenal breakup song.
That is a really good shout right there by you. That's really
good. The video being in black and white, you know what I'm saying? And the way Slick Rick's storytelling go, like it's a classic breakup song. The second one, I Need Love by LL Cool J.
I knew you was going to go there. I didn't even want to put that in my top 5. I said, you know what? Hanif is very he always gives an ode to the old school. I'm gonna leave I Need Love out of there because I don't know if it was necessarily a breakup song or it was more of like a mating call, just telling women that I need love. I didn't get that.
Yeah, but remember he was saying, like I f***ed up. He had admitted that, I was playing too many games with women and now I'm lost. And then in the video, it shows you like his attempt at dealing with the woman and trying to get it. And I don't know, even if it's not a breakup song per se, I think the melody and, LL Cool J and his smoothness and all of that, it just puts you in a feeling of soothing you and when you're going through something.
I dig that.
On a rainy day, I could throw on I Need Love and put my head under the covers and I might cry a little bit. The next one is Blame Game by Kanye West off of the Dark Twisted Fantasy album.
Okay.
Yo, like that song right there, because it's Kanye West being raw.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? Like just the content is toxic as
yes.
You know what I'm saying? He talking about, her brother, him giving her brother money for coke and she a local dude. And then when Chris Rock come on, like, yo, Chris Rock makes that song like just go over the top.
Chris Rock funny as corny. Oh my God. His cadence. I told you, mother.
Yeah. Who taught you how to? He said, I seen parts of town I never seen before. Then I got another joint that's a classic, DMX, How It's Going Down.
Something.
Huh?
I still like my five. But you know what? Realistically, Bob Baby would have to get out of my top five, and I would have to definitely slide that in there.
DMX.
Yeah, that DMX joint. That's a classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Like honestly, as far as impact of a song, how's it going down? In my opinion, if I wanted to just go impact of breakup songs, that would be number 3. That would be behind Miss Jackson and Song Cry to Me. Realistically. If it was just going by like impact of a song, like how like it was on billboards and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great shout.
So again, I got Song Cry, Miss Jackson. And then I guess the last one would be, and this is a song that I listen to, and I love it because it's like almost 9 minutes long. It's Joe Budden's All of Me.
All right, we done. We're done here. All right, let's just stop.
But so Joe Budden is another one of those artists where it's not necessarily a song, but it's his emo music. Like he has the Ordinary Love series where he's going through his toxic in relationships. But it's an artist where if I'm going through something or if I'm feeling a little emo about some women troubles, that I'm going to listen to Joe Budden, and All of Me is one of those songs that do it for me.
Wow, we should do an emo versus on some light skin, dark skin. I'll get Wale, you get Joe Budden.
Wale and Joe Budden should be there. They should do a versus. I'm about to tweet that into the world. Can your partner be friends with their ex?
No, motherfucker. No, hell no. Stop asking me that. No. Let me tell you something. The answer is no, okay? I don't understand why would you even want to do such a thing. I remember my last days being on social media, and there was this joke. It was actually pretty funny joke, kind of. So what happens is, on the meme, right? It would say, okay, you acting all big and bad, but you just got into the relationship. I've been here for the last 3. So it's like, it's this shadow dude or shadow woman that has basically like grew as some type of friend/lover thing for, the duration of their time.
Uh-huh.
This, I don't want to call them, they're more than a side person. I mean, they have inherited a a relationship immunity where they don't have to be with you technically to get everything from you.
Right.
So when you start playing in that smoke where you meet, and I'm sorry, I'm talking as a man, so obviously I'm over here like, yo, when I meet women and they let me know whether they still are friends with their ex, I understand that some people do that as a ploy to showcase maturity. Like, hey, I'm not like that. Like, I'm not mean-spirited. Okay, I get that. But if you're telling me that you guys still talk or y'all on the phone and y'all hang out and stuff, we will never see each other again. That is whack.
Yeah.
I don't need any of that. Like, I'm not even here for that. You're still talking to your ex. If this is the first date and I can't be obligated to sex with you, I'm pretty sure that you could be having sex with him after this date that I just paid money for. No.
Yeah.
You cannot be friends with your ex.
So, yeah, me and my progressive thinking, I felt the opposite. Like, I feel like, there's space where after a relationship ends, right? And you go through this whole breakup and y'all might not be each other's favorite person because of all of the toxicity that it took to even cause y'all to break up. So I still think that, the friendship and the connection that you all built over time, that doesn't just go away either, the positivity part of it. And if there's space where y'all can get past the fact that, y'all are not supposed to be together romantically, and y'all can forge a friendship out of it with the understanding that, listen, we're good people. We're just not good together in a relationship. But as friends, we understand each other and we know each other. And I'm another person that maybe I could, have lunch with from time to time, have a conversation, see you at a public function and it not be awkward. And if we could get to that point in a relationship where there's no longer any, romantic aspirations, then I feel like, you should be able to accept your partner having that with somebody else outside of you.
Hanif, what the is this? I mean, listen, dog. I mean, what? You work for Sesame Street now? You want to tell people about mannerisms? I'm saying, like, listen, you want to, listen, if I see my ex-girlfriend at a public event and she nods her head, I can nod my head and keep it moving. I can be an adult. I don't have to talk to you. Like, no, hold on, I'm not done. And then another thing that you said in all of this was one word, you only had to say the word, and it makes complete sense why you should not be friends with your ex. You can acknowledge your ex as a good person, but you don't have to be friends with them. And the word that you said is forge. Why do I want to forge a friendship with anybody? I don't want to do such a thing with no one. So what you about to say?
We should be forging our friendships. We forge the friendship like everybody who comes into contact. You made it sound like we kind of like we aggressively pushed ourselves on that. It's more of like forgery the way you made it sound, not necessarily like it's a united front. Like our friendship is a united front. We're intentionally creating a friendship though, and setting boundaries and doing things in a way where it's like, no, you don't have to be besties with your ex.
All right, that's clear. Mm-hmm.
A friendship in that, like, yo, this person understands certain nuances about me that, we still have a connection about. And I want to just call and see how they're doing or, wish them a happy birthday and kind of, if they need to talk at a time and I'm the person that they feel like they can vent to in that particular moment, I would like to be available for that.
Nah. You know what, man? There's too many people out here in this world. There's other people, man. Like, you don't have, no. Like, if people don't understand your nuances, then you don't have to talk to them. You don't have to sit there because now, once again, it's like, you're not saying you per se, but people are throwing themselves at the fact. Like, there is a fact that you have grown a bond with someone. That's a fact. But the bond is over. unfortunately, it's over. Now, I'm not saying you have to throw all of it away, but yo, at the same time, that is the sacrifice of being in the relationship after it's over. There's just some things that just can't be a connection anymore. Listen, let's say we're just dating. If I'm just dating you and we have an established fact that we're just dating and I'm not necessarily a man, I can't necessarily catch an attitude about her being around her ex. Now, if she ever says to me, yo, Nas, I want to do something more, that's going to definitely help me say, slow your roll, young lady. Have you got rid of your ex? That's still your friend? Nah, I'm good.
Wow.
You know, like you have to use that.
What do you think you not allowing your partner to be friends with their ex is protecting you from?
It's not First of all, I never even thought like that at all. Like that question, nope. What is that?
So what is it? What are you trying to avoid? Then?
I'm not avoiding anything. It's what I don't need. It's unnecessary. I can meet a woman that does not have this mindset.
Sure you can.
You know what I mean? So I just rather go that route. You know, if I meet a woman that is I don't want to say forcing, but is basically she has to present that, no problem, just because she think it's a cool thing, but she'll be alone on that. Or she can go find somebody that's okay with that.
Let me ask you this then.
Yes,
so
sir.
say, for instance, there was a situation where she was with somebody, they were dating, they had sex or whatever.
Yeah.
But, they decided amicably.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no harsh breakup. They're like, yo, this is not really our thing. We're better off as friends.
Mm-hmm.
And they have that person in their circle of friends before they met you. And now you become one of it.
Uh-huh. Right.
How does that affect you in a way where it's like, yo, this dude that comes to game night or that hangs out with her when she's, going out on the town with her friends had previously had sex with my partner.
How long have I been dating her for?
About that at all?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. You asked me would I be insecure about that at all. I'm asking my I don't mean to answer a question with a question. I just want to have a little backstory before I answer the question. How long have I been with this woman? Am I in a relationship with this woman or am I just dating this woman? But I know things. What's going on?
All right, so let's for argument's sake, let's say that you are in a relationship. Y'all decided that y'all are going to be exclusive. A year goes past. You've already met the guy. You've already accepted him as a part of her friendship circle.
Yes.
But now that you are in a relationship, she's like, yo, I want to be honest with you. Me and him did have something in the past, but we decided that we were just better off as friends.
Uh-huh.
How do you proceed?
That is great. Now, this is great radio right here, my brother. Okay. Now, we've been doing great radio for like 19 episodes now. Come on, for real, please. If you haven't noticed, please listen to all the other episodes, for real. But, okay. This is great because this puts me on the spot. I actually was about to think and about to have dead air, but, your boy knows how to do this thing. So, that's interesting. A year goes past, and then I finally find that out. I'm going to be honest with you because I know who I am. I'm definitely going to be mad for at least a good 20 minutes. I'm going to be like, not yelling, but I'm definitely adding this stuff up, and I'm yelling at her. I'm mad. I'm a little mad about that. I'm mad at the fact that I didn't know that until a year. I kind of needed to know that, honestly, like the 10th date, yo. You know what I'm saying? I kind of needed to know that. I kind of needed to know that the 10th date. Honestly, like when I first met the dude and I shook his hand, because think about that. You shook the person's hand.
Yeah.
You shook this person's hand. So you don't know what this motherfucker know sensually on this woman that, that you just finding out. So,
but that shouldn't matter.
Nah. See, this where you mess up at. No disrespect. Not saying you messing up like you bad. I'm saying you have to let those things be in the pot. That matters, yo. Those things matter. Oh, no. Just because they're saying it's cool, that doesn't mean much. It means a little, but it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean nothing. That means something.
I think it means absolutely nothing.
Nah. I'm not saying like it's something going on with them. It can be nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, why you didn't tell me until a year later? Why did you make me shake this man's hand? See, women do things like that. Chris Rock made that joke. Women will have you shake other men's hand that they already had sex with. And don't get me wrong, as a man, you could not care, but it's more of the action of the person. See, listen, if I ever meet a woman that wants me to go meet all the other guys that she had sex with, I would look at her type funny.
Not meet him, but if by happens, like I said, y'all probably gonna meet because he's in her friendship circle. So if y'all, you go to meet her friends, somebody's having an event and y'all are there and he comes, you feel like she should tell you at that point, like, yo, somebody that I used to deal with is gonna be at this party. I just want to give you the heads up.
I need to know that a little, ahead of, in the beginning.
So what's your reaction to that though?
I mean, at that moment, there's nothing I can do to that and just be like, oh, okay.
Would you go to the party?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, would you shake his hand?
No.
You wouldn't shake his hand? No. Why not?
I ain't shaking nobody's hand. The f*** out of here.
So you just gonna tell her, don't introduce you to the...
No, I introduce myself like, hey, what's going on? I just won't put my hand out. I just put my hands down. What you talk about?
That's crazy.
I do that. I do things like that. I've done this before. This is not new.
That's wow, yeah.
I just walk. They be like, yo, this is Jason. I just put my hands down like, oh, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, all right, walk off. Like, I'm giving I don't listen, man. I don't give nobody, especially men. I don't give no men no type of power. None. You know what I'm saying? The woman already has it all already. Like, you know what I mean? No, you can't even have an extra ounce of it. Who the is you? You know what I'm saying? Out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I already know that I have to be confident within myself regardless. So you got to understand, like, I'm not even coming for none of this bullshit, none of this undercover, oh, my shit get hand, be respectful. No, everybody going to know exactly the words that is going to be read on the forehead. Like, it's WTF. What the
Wow.
Why am I even sitting here having to be into all this? Young lady, why are you testing me? Why would you even put me in this? I have never done this to you. We've been together for a year. I haven't sat here and been like, yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be in the gym. And you know what I'm saying? See these chicks in there with these leggings and shit. Yeah, I done all of them, all right? But be good, though. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. The is that? You know what I'm saying? It's more of a presentation for me. It's not more of, hey, can I be okay with you having friendships with your ex? It's just more of, how you carry yourself with the relationships that you have. If someone told me that a year later, then there's an awkward friendship. I'm not saying that it's not platonic at this point, but it's awkward. Why would you tell me a year later? A woman that really liked me, Hanif, she would, I would know that at least, like I said, 10th date, maybe even the 6th month, but not a year. Not a year. You know what I mean? Not a year. I don't disagree with your stance as far as a woman that has a friend that happens to be her ex. I mean, depending on how much you like the woman, you're going to ride with whatever. Realistically, I think that's the most realistic thing too, as far as the dynamic between two people that want each other. Depending on how much you like that person, you're willing to let some things be. It's like, oh, were you friends with all your exes? You know what, though? I ain't never had a woman like you a day in my life, though. Side. You deserve it. Matter of fact, I mean, look at you. I mean, you should be friends with every man you want to be friends with. Like, of course. I don't know. Maybe you'll get into that abyss. I don't know. Like, I don't live that life. But some people may think like that. I don't know. It's nothing wrong with that, I guess. I don't know. For me, I make that hard stance as a joke, but realistically, I don't need a woman that needs to broadcast that to me. So
that's what I'm saying. So you would rather her not say that?
No, I mean, I'm saying if that is something that is a real thing, I think that once she figures in herself that she really likes me,
yeah,
she can let me know that.
Now, but you would feel slighted if y'all hung out a few times, right? Like y'all went bowling as a group, or y'all did some game night shit, and you and old boy even started getting cool. Y'all was talking sports, y'all was chilling, and then she hit you with the "oh, by the way." You know what I mean? Me and him used to smash back in the day.
Oh yeah, I would definitely break up with her probably.
You would be done with the situation?
Yeah, I'd be done with that. I would have no respect for that. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
That's crazy talk. That's not real. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. That is...
So at what point does she introduce it to you?
You're going to have to do it. Listen, I mean, and I want to say this being fair to women. When you realize that you like me, I will admit that when you're in a dating process, that may take a while. Just because we find each other interesting doesn't mean that we're going to make ourselves exclusive to each other anytime soon. So, you know, I'm just giving you, whenever you feel as though, hey, you know what? Nas is the one I want to date. Whenever that point is, I would like for you to tell me that you are friends with your ex-boyfriend. And not just like friends, like Facebook friends. Friends as in, you know, sometimes on Saturdays, we go have lunch together sometimes and just, you know, talk about our future. Huh?
Right.
What? You do what? Is that what you do?
So what if he's giving her advice about you? That's definitely a no-no.
First of all, I never met a woman that would even do such a stupid thing and tell me something like that. Because if she told me something like that at this point in time in my life, the arrogance that I would have to bring to the table, it would be a substantial amount. It would be, okay, you know what? Take me to, I want to meet, now I do want to meet him. And as soon as I meet him, I'm going to be like, hey, what's the advice that you gave her about me? What you say? And it's going to be that type of conversation. What did you just say? You told her to do what now?
That's funny. Yeah.
You know me? Oh, okay. This is crazy.
Hey, yo, what the f***? This is a palace right here.
Triple stack red pills, sandy water, Jersey coastline, sliding your panties off ya. Where's your hot spot? Am I getting warmer? Emmy award winner, I am the best performer. Fingers in your hair, cause you my concubine. Other fingers in the air, pump your side. Great goose and rose petals in the bathtub. That's how we make love. Now arch your waist up. Call me the carpenter. I eat your carpet up. I do the TV thing and you can market us. We in LA, red carpet up. Pray that this never ends. The X we swallowed up. Told the cameraman I'm signed to Sweet B, but you got me on the bitch, no PT. I want a piece, no receipt. Get it jumped off Geronimo at the TV. Easy B, I'm a brick body bachelor. Dolo no passenger, flipping like a spatula. Came from the basement, girl I got goals, aspirations. Big money make big donations. But that top spot like the head of a Dalmatian. Got me running round and round NASCAR racing. Hands on my tree, doing Talladega speed. Thinking to myself, are you the one or just the tease? I envision us pouring bottles in Belize, but you rather shoot an E, couple hollows to the teeth. Sex so sweet, play with my stick like it be the weed. Score a million points on it, play the game repeatedly. FBI, she be a G. 12 a.m. bumping Weezy F, baby. Up in my playpen. name the ruler cash, I keep this music blasting. While I'm blasted on your face, you know this a Mac 10. Took a clue with X makes sex fast food. Not cause it's quick, because it's there when I pass through. Time's the bill and your payment's past due. Just be a good girl and do what daddy asks you. Pop this blue pill while I pull my out. And back that up while I pull my whip out. Midnight guts, cherry pop body, 2 red bones, me and my money.
Some say the X make the sex spectacular. Some say the X make the sex spectacular.
Hey yo, what the f? This is some palace right here.